So, welcome everybody. What's up? Hope you're doing amazing. Let's see. We already see some pre-opening movement. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, we already see some pre-market movement. My my entry that I wanted to trade with you was already here. So now we have to think a little bit different. We have to think a little bit different here. A liquidation got filled here now. Will be interesting now if we are breaking this low. All right, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? That would be like a quick one here. 500 pips, sorry, 300 almost pips. Ethereum, the same thing. So there we already missed some chances here. Let's see. Let's rock it. How are you? I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good as well. Interesting. Some good pressure to the downside for sure. Let's actually take a look. I already marked out the liquidation levels, so I did a little bit of work before the session already. We're taking a look on Ethereum. We basically filled everything except of 3,170. We still have a good amount good amount of sell liquidity over us. So might be something interesting here. Liquidity is grabbed. So let's see. I would like to see the break of the upside in BTC. I'm a little bit mad because I got stopped out break even and I didn't take partials today because I was super busy before the session. Could have been a nice profit. I also like this buy position here, which was a good one, right? I mean, I got stopped out break even, so it was like this. But like one of my targets was here, so like here basically at the wick, but I didn't take partials on the way. But that's okay because it was like a 1 to 2 risk reward. It's completely, you know, it happens. These kind of things happen as well every now and then, where you're just a little bit unlucky. But I secured, of course, so that's fine. Didn't really lose anything except of the fees. That's the only thing. So let's see what we can get today. Honestly, right now, it's gonna be interesting if we're breaking this low to go into shorts on Bitcoin, because we still have some good liquidity under us, or we see the reversal here. which could be the case as well. Might see some potential reversal here as well to the upside. Let me open up the live stream chat. Okay, nothing really happens here. So yeah, if we would have started earlier today, that would be the entry. First TP would be already hit. Unfortunately, we didn't get an entry. Now we're moving down. So that could have been a good entry to the downside. We are still not at 1530. So I would potentially like to wait for opening to get some more clarity. But I mean, sometimes these moves happen a little bit earlier too. Hello guys. Hey Moritz, what's up? Yeah, Ethereum kind of same thing. Ethereum, we went down here, got these two levels, the first levels at least. Taking a look on Ethereum here on the, let's put the threshold down a little bit. Next targets for Ethereum would be then here at like 173, 17. Let's mark them out. 173, 170. To reposition my size here. Bitcoin also pushing down. I don't know. I don't really like this here, to be honest. Pre-market movement, yes. I don't like it because we missed the entry above. That would be the best entry here above, but that one already happened at 3 p.m. But that one was the marked out zone, which I wanted to trade. Let's see if we can get some sort of reversal setup maybe. Could be definitely possible here. Because now we already moved down. Overall structure in the BTC is bearish for now. We grabbed liquidity at least. We of course have still this wick that could be taken out first. So the buy side liquidity at like 91.84 looks not too bad. But for now, I haven't taken any trades because I would have liked to take this trade with this entry, so we would have had already a take profit. But here I'm just waiting for the 10 minutes, me personally, what we have, and then I will go into something. Ethereum as well. Like I didn't go into this trade. I marked it out, but I didn't go in. So let's see what's happening here. It's very interesting what the market is going to do at 1530 because we have some bullish momentum with the MSCI World. Like in general, like the indexes will continue to have crypto inside of it, which is definitely, that was some FUD, right? Like some negative news before, like a couple weeks ago, where a lot of people thought, hey, maybe all the crypto stocks, like for example, MicroStrategy will go out of the index funds, which of course is a big pull if they are in it, because then a lot of money will be invested in these kind of stocks, which is then pushing, of course, the markets as well. Now, as I said, in my eyes, that's positive news. Now we see a pre-market dump could follow with a actually pump, or we see completely some manipulation because everybody thinks we pump. That can also happen. A lot of scenarios. For now, we grabbed some liquidity under us. I still have like this area here. Might be grabbed in this session too. just some small liquidity. We go under here and then we continue rising up. Completely possible scenario. Actually, we grabbed some, but often it happens that we jump a little bit under these levels, like these wicks, because everybody kind of, or a lot of people would now in this setup, right, would open up long positions in this area here, which I did too, right? So like technically I could have benefited from this one, but just to be to be um, transparent, I just got stopped out break even here. When this move happened, I went in here. I went in with two accounts. So the one account was obviously stopped out here somewhere. And then the other one, I had a really good entry here, just scalped into the market, but got also stopped out break even. So both accounts that I have where I trade crypto got stopped out break even with, I can show you, yeah, here. So because we had a very nice movement, like a 15-minute structure in BTC. Let me actually show you what I mean. And in 7 minutes, we will also have the opening. But just that you guys understand what I did trade before. Oh, Florian, what's up? What is the plan for cells? Bro, to be honest, like cells, it's just like, it's hard to go in here now because I wanted to go in here, right? But that happened before I went live. So that was like the perfect entry. Like that was, like you can see, that was the markup that I had. So we would have been triggered here with a sell stop, and then that would be here the first take profit with almost 300 pips, right? 300 points. That would be already a nice profit, but yeah, it doesn't make sense that we talk about potential that we didn't take. It's just like that today. So honestly, I would wait for sales right now. What I would like to see is a grab of this, like the liquidity that gets grabbed here, and then we can potentially do something that we don't do often here on the live sessions, that we can do a counter, like a counter reversal trade, right? So we can go on the lower time frame, and if we actually break to the upside, we can actually do a counter buy, like a potential reversal buy in case we actually grab liquidity, because then I will definitely not wait for this move here. I will actually try, everybody that wants to do it as well, of course, I will try to do a counter reversal on the lower time frame, big, just because it would make sense, right? But I will let you know where I would go in. I want to see how it opens first, so I'm not taking any sells for now, me personally. I would like to watch. Like best case scenario was we entered here in Ethereum, we entered here in Bitcoin, but we didn't, right? Because the session didn't start yet. So I would really like to see what happens in 5 minutes. Actually gonna take a look here and open also. Let me actually open my other. Today I have two accounts open, so it's a little bit complex for me. I need to do one with my phone. Let me see. Okay, here we don't. Okay. All right. Put my margin here. There we are ready. Okay. So I don't know why my trading view is so slow, but let's actually see what kind of counter trade we can take here on the lower time frame. Gonna take a look on the current liquidation levels that we have in BTC, which is for me most important. Let's put the threshold a little bit more down and see what we have here. Yeah. Okay, we have some very interesting liquidity, of course, starting from 92,550, something like that. So let's actually mark that out. That's way above us. 92 2475. Okay. So that's actually above us here. It's good. For now, I'm not doing anything. For now, I'm not doing anything. I'm just super mad that we couldn't, like, that this move happened before, because that would be the perfect one. We would chill in our entry now. Still like 300 pips, over 300 pips down. So let's see what happens in 2 minutes, and then I will update you. For now, I'm not taking anything. Like, technically, if we break this low, um, I'm not going to do that for now, just because I want to see the move. But technically, if you guys want to trade it, technically, like, if we are breaking down here, we can grab this liquidity. So that would be a little bit of a risky trade. I'm going to tell you that for now, because this entry would have been the best one. It's like definitely possible that we are filling this gap first, like that you can see here. Like this, the move where I got stopped out break even, like this fair value gap here, the imbalance. It's gonna be interesting. But for now, I just want to watch. But that would be, yeah, the risky one, right? Not telling you that you have to do it, but yeah, that would be my ideal scenario. So I would like to see what's happening on opening. Understand, curious to see what happens. Yeah, sometimes it's better to watch first, to be honest, because our move happened already before the session. So I don't want to risk capital here for no reason. But if you want to do like a quick one, that would be if we are breaking the same low and then secure your entry quick. We have some big buy side liquidity at 91,184, which could be like a bigger TP. I mean, it would be, yeah, 300 pips as well. And here we almost have like, yeah, actually more than 400 pips, which would be a good move. But as I said, it would be better if we would have gotten our entry at 91.8K. And then down here, it would be, of course, a way better entry. But let's see if this is actually happening. I'm not going to go into this trade because it's too risky for me. Yeah, but this is the potential that I see for sure. So currently, obviously the high here in green is going to be the buy entry. So a potential buy stop, if you guys want to place it here, for now is here if we don't grab the liquidity. If not, I'm going to try to find an entry a little bit more down as a counter reversal. That would be like a quick trade. But for now, I'm not doing anything, right? But this one here above, if we are actually going through this high, obviously then we have marked out our zones. I will go into the buy. Just give me feedback, guys. Also very nice that more and more people joining every week or every day. Give me feedback if you guys understood it. If you're completely new, in the live sessions here, we are scalping the markets. We are most of the time working with a buy stop and a sell stop. I personally trade on exchanges, not on MetaTrader or something like that. I do use BingX as my partner broker. So if you guys want to check that out, it's down in the description. We can see now the low is broken. Sorry, the low is broken. So the first liquidation level just got hit. But as you see, we don't see any quick move yet. But it might be possible. But yeah, in this session, we want to do like quick moves, quick scalps in BTC, Ethereum, Solana. Today, our move here, like this was basically our zone. Green is entry for buys, like a buy stop. And red was a sell stop. Unfortunately, that move happened a little bit earlier than the session opened, so we just missed this one, but it's still good to see that these things work out. I will also step by step. Currently, we're not that many people that are on the lives and stuff, but it will of course grow with the time. And I will also do videos that explain a little bit more about BingX as a platform, as like exchanges, how we trade, a lot of like value on my YouTube. It's just that I'm sick for like now. I mean, not sick that I cannot do anything because I'm going live with you, but for the past 2-3 weeks, like I'm coughing all the time. Now it's finally better. But still a little bit. So I just want to wait for the next 1-2 days that this is done and I can finally do some YouTube videos again. Market updates, videos, how to trade and everything like that will be shared on YouTube with you. So be excited. I have a lot of things planned for you guys here that are, followers and that are part of the Telegram channel as well, that I'm going to put a lot of value in. A lot of things planned, guys. A lot of things planned for you, so you can benefit from the markets as best as possible. Obviously, it's like no financial advice, like nothing that I do here is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor whatsoever. I just share my personal ideas, like what I personally do, and obviously do your own research and take the decision yourself what you do. But I thought it's a cool thing to share everything transparent here. Yes, all clear. Awesome. Awesome. For now, I'm really happy that we didn't go in. It was just a quick move to the downside. Not even, yeah, you can see like from this low, 462 was like a, yeah, 120 pips, of course. Could have been some profits, but not really something clear. So for now, I look out more for buys. Buys will be when we break this top. Let me actually also put some music on, just that it's not too boring. But do you guys have also any questions? Like, actually, I know step by step new people will come in and they will see the live sessions. They're like, I don't even know what you actually do. Let me know like what kind of questions you have regarding crypto exchanges, because I will do basically like a list of videos that I wanna produce for you guys. And as more feedback I get from you, the better. The more feedback I get from you, the better.
I'm looking for individuals over 40 who have.
So. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. So let's see if we can get the reversal here now. Clear entry would be around 92,250 if we are breaking the structure. I do think that we're going to clear these sell side liquidity. Let's see. Some good push for now. I personally trade with buy stops and sell stops on BingX. If you guys use BingX or any other exchange, that's probably the like you can actually find it under trigger, not sell stop buy stop, but trigger. If you're coming from the MetaTrader world of Forex and CFD trading, that's buy stop sell stop. So basically not a limit, because a limit would be we are currently trading at 91.6 and we want to go, or we want to trade from 91,000 for example. Then the market is obviously above us. and that would be a buy limit, and a buy stop would mean, hey, we are currently at 91.6, but we want to see the market going or breaking the level of 92.250, and then we go into the buy, because that is a structural break to the downside, to the upside. Let's see if we can get something here. You don't use POC or FIP here anymore. In these sessions, we now trade 5-minute structural breaks. So yeah, of course, I use POCs and stuff like that every now and then. But for now, important are because we break, like we don't, for example, go into buys now, right? Which would make sense still, because we're still in a buying spot overall, right? Because if we're taking a look here, like let's go on the analysis here. You can see that we are overall in a buying spot, right? Because we have a 15-minute structure to the upside. So here, like, it would only not be interesting for buys anymore if we actually have a candle close of the 15-minute candle down, like below 90,524. So technically we are still here in an entry zone. So of course that's like going to be an interesting area. And we could technically take a look, of course, for some fixed range volume, like for the fixed range volume profile in this zone for sure. And we can see that we are struggling here. Like here's the point of control. But yeah, for example, then we have the volume area high here, right? That is, where is it? At 93,000. So that's a little bit high, right? Of course, you can trade until there, but for now here, the POC is not in our way if we are breaking up here, because that's the entry that we have, right? So we have a lot of space to the upside. We have some good fair value gaps, some good imbalances that definitely needs to be filled. There we already took profits in case we just fill the imbalance and go down again. So yes, still important, of course. I took a look before. I'm just not mentioning it every time, you know? But you can always ask, like, you know, like I explained for now. Still important, of course. Point of control in a fixed range can be an important thing to have an eye on, let's say it like this. Hope that answer helped. Where's your stop loss for the buy? And it depends on the really depends on your style of risk management. I always say I don't give like exact stop losses, but here for now, let's see what is the difference. We have 92.25. That would be a little bit of a too big stop loss for me. Actually, like, to be honest, if we are breaking here to the upside, most likely I would have a stop here at the red line. That would be something like, what is it? 200, 300, 2, 3, 4, 5, 500 pips. Not a small stop loss, but yeah. Nice movement, by the way. Nice movement. So let's see. Yes, help. Thanks. Perfect. Of course, like, technically, like, stop loss could have been here, but that would be too big for a scalp, right? With a lot of leverage. So I would just have like a fixed percentage that I'm losing, like in this case. I put like a fixed margin that I'm allowed to risk, you know. So even if I get liquidated, right? Liquidated would mean that let's say, for example, because I rather trade in crypto with the like in Forex, for example, it's like this. You have, for example, $1,000 account and let's say you have a 5% risk, right? Um, that would mean that you can lose $50, right? Because $100 is 10%, $50 is 50. So you have to calculate the lot size. In crypto, for example, you can actually just put the margin in. So in this example, right, you could also say, hey, like from my capital, I'm allowed or I'm willing to risk 5% or 10%, whatever it is, right? Depends on your risk management. Then you, for example, can say, hey, I'm going to put $50 into the trade when I have $1,000 of trading capital. And then when this is going to be liquidated, that's fine because that would be my stop loss anyways, right? Like this is how I trade crypto, for example, right? Obviously, like if I see, hey, structural break, like for example, my liquidation price, because I don't have that big of a leverage, would be, I don't know, in this case, if I go in somewhere at like 90,800, of course, I wouldn't let it run until there. Like if we break this low, then I would definitely go out of the trade and then just secure less, um, less of loss, right? So that is the big difference between crypto and forex, for example. But I can definitely do a video for that, Moritz. Like if you actually want that, I can write it down, like leverage and risk management. Like this, I can definitely do a YouTube video about for you guys to learn a little bit more about it. Because with leverage, there's like a lot of opportunities, and you don't have to risk your whole account, right? Even though you have a high leverage. Actually, guys, maybe that is some luck. I have my trigger here already done. I'm gonna go to the toilet very quick. I drank way too much water before the session, so gonna be back in like 2 minutes. Okay. So, guys, we are back and still pushing. Yona is the toilet. Big moves are coming. It's always like this. Always when I have to pee, it's always big moves. Uh, by the way, guys, I have some more time, so we can trade a little bit longer today. I think it's a patience game now, so let's see what we can do. If we are breaking through this high, I'm gonna go into buys. So let's see. Gonna be interesting. Some good movement now. Let's see if we get rejected or not. And obviously, if we now, right, if we now get rejected here and then break the low, then sells are gonna be interesting again. I just didn't want to trade them with the opening where a lot of ping pong happens often. So yeah, just for you guys to know. But for now, looks like a nice move here. Let's see. Why is the music going off all the time, by the way? Yes, I would like that. Especially risk management for scalping would be helpful. 100%. I can do that. You can also text me on Telegram, Moritz, or I think you also have my WhatsApp. Like if you have some questions, like you can also reach out. So I can maybe even help you before the video releases. Let's see what we can do. So let's see. Yes, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Votes. Let's see. Let's see. What is Ethereum doing? Oh, that's funny. Look at Ethereum. Grab the liquidity perfectly. So, perfect example here of liquidity levels working out. Like Ethereum, for example, guys, like see here, that's actually so fun that we can see that, because that is something that I would have liked to see in Bitcoin, right? Like this low gets taken out and then we see a reversal. So it would completely make sense if we now move to the upside. It's funny to see because that's exactly what I wanted to see in Bitcoin, which didn't happen. So right, so you can see like this one here, like exactly these two levels getting taken out and then a reversal would have made a lot of sense. That's cool to see. So it's not that we always get the same moves in Ethereum and Bitcoin, right?
Unbegrenzt E-Rechnungen.
God, I really hate YouTube. Let's see, like the last 1-2 days were really boring actually. New York opening, I have to say, like was not really something clear. But sometimes it's boring, right? And then the next day it's gonna be the best trade of the week. So let's see. For now, not in any trades. I'm not doing anything that I don't like. So what do you think, guys? We still get something? I need to be more like entertaining, I guess, if we don't, if the market is not doing anything. We can talk about some private stuff, guys. I want to talk about some private stuff with you if you don't get any trades, right? Needs to be exciting here. Otherwise, people leaving the live. Be like, we're just watching the chart and nothing happens. Well, last time we catch like 1,000 pip trade, but yeah, probably nothing, right? Probably nothing. So guys, make some action in the chat. Smash the like button. Smash the like button and make some action in the chat. Entertain me a little bit. So boring. I think we get it, but it takes some time. Yep. I will stay here until the very end. Yeah, as always. Some ideas for dinner. Some ideas for dinner. Nice. Steak, as always. We eat steak. We eat steak. No, like my mom actually, she did like a so great potato soup. So German potato soup, but it was a good one. Until the other people here kick me out. Yeah, we have good amount of people actually now today. Like no, but not everyone is active in the chat. They're just like laughing at me, being funny. Oh, I'm so ready to take a trade. Mama's Kartoffelsuppe. Yes. She actually has this kitchen whatever, like something like a Gerät, you know, like a kitchen tool that is doing that automatically. It's so crazy. Like you can just put like the recipe and then you just start it and it's doing everything by itself. Like it just tells you, okay, now put this in and then put this in and then it does everything by itself. So crazy. So do we get the buy here? What do we have on Twitter, by the way? Do we have anything here? President of the United States said the traditional financial system is broken, crypto fix it. Nice. Let's see. Bitcoin pushing good. Definitely pushing good. See if we can get something here. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, boring for now. Okay, now my my second laptop just died, so I don't see the chat for now, but it's gonna come back. So, what is Ethereum doing? Let's actually take a look a little bit around the markets, if we can maybe catch something, Solana, etc. Maybe we're gonna go into other asset classes for now. Solana looks interesting too. We are reacting out of the sniper zone here. We have the point of control up here, so that could be also an interesting trade in Solana if we're actually breaking down here in the green area. Would be also a nice potential trade here for sure. So Solana is this. Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum actually went to the market cycle on the 50-minute. Very interesting. For now, good reaction from this 3,170 area. Gonna see the chat in a second again, if you guys put something in the chat. So there we go. Patience again. This week, the whole week is very much patience here. What happened here? Okay, music went off. Wait, give me 1 second. So now I can see the stream again. What is your... Jonathan, what is your next dream watch? So actually I just bought myself, like I just got myself a new watch, which was a big dream of mine, to be honest. Like this watch was definitely on my list for a long time. So like I checked this one by the end of 2025, basically, as a Christmas gift, you can say. For next year, I mean, I would actually love to get, as a next watch, I would love to get the same watch that I have, but in a different color. Me personally, like that is not even the best watch. I don't know what's happening with YouTube. Give me 1 second. Just gonna save that for now. Like one watch that I really like and I don't own is is actually a very simple one. It's also not that expensive when you talk about Rolex, but I really love the Rolex Datejust Wimbledon. It's a little bit more of a smaller watch, like more sporty watch, but I really like it. Bitcoin actually interesting for sells, by the way, now. But that would be like a quick move. So I'm gonna go over this question in a bit, but I really like the Datejust Wimbledon, for example, which is again like more a smaller watch. I wouldn't say a starter Rolex, but it kind of is. But probably my next watch would be the GMT Master Sprite version, because I love green. Like the GMT Master 2. So we can take a look there. But no, I actually like we are close for a trade, potentially taking this buy side liquidity to the downside here. So it's gonna be interesting if we maybe break this low here, and then could be a good short. Very quick short though. Here the profit targets. Afterwards we have a bigger one at 90,687. But I would definitely secure profits here. Be a quick one. 200 pips. So let's see what we do here. I would like to wait for the first tap. Let's go on the 1 minute time frame. But yeah, GMT Master 2 actually. The Sprite version. I mean, I don't know if, yeah. For now, nothing happens. What is your dream watch? What's your next take? Let's see, currently looking out for sells. Yeah, the market doesn't want to give us anything. Ethereum still pushes down. Crazy. What is that? What the fuck? Why is my Siri going on? What the hell? That's so weird. No, stop. Stop, stop, stop. What is that? Did you guys hear that as well? That's crazy. Yes, the GMT Sprite is cool, especially with the Jubilee bracelet. Yeah, I personally have the GMT 2 Batman. That's the one I have. Don't know if you know that one, but it's a good one. I also have it with the Jubilee bracelet. But the Sprite is just cool, you know? I love green, so it's like very cool watch. So today, like honestly, like the market is not giving us anything, at least like structural breaks here. It's not really interesting for me to take any trade. So, sorry guys for the people that joined for now, but maybe we get it. Like often it was that patient pace at 4 p.m. usually some good volume comes in. So let's see. Yeah, but I for example, I love mine, like, because it's just like I can wear it for everything, you know, like blue and black. It's just so like timeless, you know, it's like a timeless watch for me. Like a Datejust, for example, I would say it's more like a sporty one. Like especially the Wimbledon. I just love the green, honestly. It's just such a great watch. But it's a very small, and like for example, the Yacht Master or like the GMT Master, they are just a little bit bigger, right? I feel like for man, they look better. Datejust often, I wouldn't say Datejust is like a woman watch, like that's not true, but I think you get what I mean. I'm actually on list for the Datejust women. Yeah, nice. Which place are you? Which place are you on? Do you know that? Fucking shit, I was on GMT Master, I was like 250 or something. It's like, no, I'm not gonna wait for 5 years. Just gonna overpay. You have too small wrist. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you can see it. Like, I love the size. It's not the biggest one, but I love the size. Man, what a boring session, huh? What a boring session for now. Like, but that's part of the game, you know? Like this week is a little bit tricky, but better to not take any trade than to take a trade if it's not a clear one. So Ethereum, actually guys, Ethereum is gonna be interesting overall for buys. Ethereum is really interesting overall for buys. Also, that could be a very interesting reversal. On the 1 minute. What do we have? Maybe we can scalp something more on the 1 minute time frame. For Bitcoin it would be here. Ethereum looks sharp. Ethereum looks sharp. Let's actually see liquidity levels for Ethereum. Maybe we get something. I don't want to force a trade necessarily, but like maybe we can see something here. Buy liquidity is being taken completely. I would love to take Ethereum buys. I would love to take Ethereum buys. So guys, like I'm looking out for Ethereum buys right now. Overall, it's just so interesting. It grabbed liquidity, and now I want to see like a reversal happen. Sorry. I would really love to see something like that. If I would have a big enough wrist, I could got the Bruce Wayne. Yeah, that's a good one. Which one? Wait, the Rolex. That's the GMT, right? Oh yeah, that's a clean one. So me personally, I'm looking out for Ethereum buys here right now. Let's see if we can get this reversal. I'm gonna go into Ethereum buys when we break this level here. Let's see if we can get at least one trade for this session. Let's see. If we don't get this, I'm actually going out of the session with no trades. Bitcoin doesn't seem to do anything. I'm gonna have my eyes on Ethereum now. Overall, we're very interesting levels. Oh, no, the music is going crazy. I like the one before better. Love this one. So let's see. Let's see if we can get these Ethereum buys here. Might be a very good potential reversal. We have some good upside liquidity. Sorry, sell side liquidity. Around 3,225. So let's see. Let's see if we can get this buy reversal here in Ethereum. Currently doesn't look like it. Well, let's see. Come on, Ethereum, give us something. So right now, for everybody that joins, we are looking out for some reversal in Ethereum. We are waiting currently for a lower time frame confirmation. Okay, Ethereum wants to go a different way for now.
Was hast du geschafft?
Boring session, guys. Boring session. Sorry for that. I mean, I know that I cannot do anything, but boring session. Pushes down. I'm gonna wait 2-3 more minutes, but then I have to unfortunately end the session without a trade. But sometimes no trade is the best trade that you take. Unfortunately that we didn't get anything because our entry was, I mean, look at that, right? That was the marked out zone that we had. That would be the, yeah, that would be the jackpot here. The red line here. Be very nice. But even there we would have gotten out break even, so not perfect overall. Grabbing the liquidity down here in Bitcoin, so even here like a reversal could be now interesting, of course, as well, right? Look at Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't know if somebody actually grabbed the sell, like I completely missed it. If somebody grabbed the sell, like I would take profits now, but that actually was like, is somebody in the sell? Because we talked about it. I completely looked out for Ethereum. Bitcoin actually went into the sell and now took both out. Damn. So congratulations for everybody that used actually the level for Bitcoin, the sell level. I was completely not paying attention. Generally, congratulations. Look at that. Congratulations. I would now start to take profits. Congratulations, guys. I'm so transparent. I could now say I'm in the trade, but I'm not. I completely missed it. But because I focus on Ethereum. But this was actually the trade that we talked about, the entry zone. So that was a nice 250 pip move. So congratulations. Congratulations. I would take profits here. Nice. Well, I missed it. Generally, congratulations. I would, as I said, like quick move. That would be also my final TP already. Quick move. If you haven't secured any profits, I would definitely secure my entry, because now looks like wants to go up again. Nice. All right. I definitely count that as a winning trade for the whole team here. So congratulations, generally, congratulations for anybody that took the trade. I'm gonna go out now. I don't see anything that I want to take now. I'm gonna walk the dogs. No trade is also a trade. It's a good one. So let's hope for some better movements tomorrow. I mean, we had some great movements, let's be honest, but yeah. I also shared, by the way, with you guys some setups in our group. So in case you don't know, actually see. Let's see if I can show this. So if you are going to if you're going to our Telegram, the link is in the bio. You can see here that I shared with you some market breakdowns, 50-minute scalp setup, Solana buying zones 1 hour, where I'm thinking about long positions for swings, not scalps. Check that out. Give me feedback if you like it. But with that being said, if you guys want to share with me some results, share it to me so I can share it with the community. But with that being said, we're gonna see each other tomorrow. Hopefully we have some more fun, but fun we always have. With that being said, talk to you tomorrow. Much love. See ya. Bye. With the drop even. Bye.